all? Thank you. I'll like knock the whole thing over. Are you all ready to get started? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here again. We have another very exciting announcement. My name is Elizabeth Triggs. I'm very honored to serve as the Economic Development Director for the City of El Paso. I'm very excited to announce another company expansion today. We've had several of those in the last couple of months, which is really exciting for our community. This one in particular is huge for us. With the support of City Council and the County Commissioners Group of Bafar, a prominent player in Mexico's food industry has selected El Paso for a future $22 million expansion. They will, with that expansion, be increasing their job footprint here in El Paso by 120 new employees, which is about an 80% increase to their existing footprint. It's really exciting. I think one of the things I want to highlight is that this company really exemplifies the values that both the city and the county have as well. Namely, they've chosen to prioritize hiring locally from the adjacent South Central neighborhoods for those new 120 positions. And so with that, I'm very happy to turn it over to Honorable Mayor Oscar Leeser to share a few words on behalf of the city.
Thank you, and congratulations to Grupo Mafar, but really congratulations to our community and our city. They, they've been around since 1987, and it's something that companies have, we talk about, they have options, and they have places that they could expand, and for them to be able to expand in El Paso, as they have 155 current team members, but also to go for 120 more team members, and they go out and look and see where they could expand. I think it's really important to know that they have a choice, and it's always more important to know that you made the right choice, and that's to expand in El Paso. So I want to congratulate you all. You know, we talk about the community, and we talk about where they make their home in South El Paso, which is a great part of our community, but you know, they to have jobs, they commit to having the jobs in that area is really important to us. And right now the median income is $16.43, and they go up to $17.65 per hour, and that's starting wages, and that's something that's really important, and becomes, they can work within the community, they can walk around, they can go there and get a job and really continue to better their lives. And that's something that's really important to us. I know that the county judge and the county has been great partners when we talk about companies that want to invest and expand in our community, and this is no different. So I want to thank, of course, the county for being great partners and seeing the value as we continue to see this equally of how we continue to provide quality jobs and a quality workplace for our team members, and those are our citizens of El Paso. Again, I want to congratulate you all on your expansion, and of course, 120 jobs, and 95% of that building will be solar powered, which is, I was wondering why the electric company was here, but now I know. I know Kelly's somewhere here, and I knew that. But no, it's, again, alternative energy, and as we see, that's how we're going to continue to grow in our community, is to look at alternatives and see what we continue to do and grow. So congratulations on that. I do want to thank Art Fierro. You know, as it's important that council agrees. You know, Elizabeth can work, she's back there somewhere, Elizabeth can work really hard with her team and come up, but it takes city council members to really believe in the project and believe in what's going on. And this morning, our Fierro was, Representative Fierro made that motion to really approve it, and I know Mayor Pro Tem Anello, who has been an advocate for making sure that not only that her district, but the rest of the city and Segundo Barrio continues to grow. So again, thank you for that, and Representative Kennedy for being here. And again, it was a unanimous vote to continue to represent the people of El Paso and bring quality companies. And again, I know you've been here since 1987. You don't look that old, but I want to thank you for being here and continuing to create jobs and continue to create opportunities for our community. And I'm going to pass it over to, again, our great partner. And you know, the judge and I have, one thing we've agreed, one thing in life is to continue to talk with one voice and continue to represent community, because the people we represent are the same, and those are the citizens of our community. So I'd like to turn it over to our honorable judge, Judge Samaniego.
Mayor, as always, just working together. We've worked on so many different things, but working with the mayor and everyone else. And I want to thank the city representatives for everything that they've done with this particular initiative, and also, of course, our Commissioners Court and our staff, both Elizabeth and, of course, Roberto. But also want to thank Commissioner Stout. That's his precinct. He's pretty excited. And one of the things he's excited about is that what the mayor talked about, and that is having something in a community that can really, really gain from it. We want people to stay in their communities that they love and be able to make sure that they have the type of employment that they don't have to leave it to find employment. And moving from that, the medium there is around $8.40 kind of situation, and now looking at $15.43. So extremely excited. I think this is one of the most incredible grand slams that I've seen. One, the fact that we're working with Chihuahua, which is in our hearts, you know, the state of Chihuahua, and working with them is really a privilege as a binational relationship that we have. That's very important. We're going to be looking at logistics, which is a key going forward for El Paso. Economic development is going to rely a lot on logistics. Then we've got processing and manufacturing. And one of the things that really is going to help us as a county is that they utilize the Tornillo port of entry as one of their and it's one of the very few companies that is going southbound and northbound with their product. So if you look at all the different dimensions of everything they're putting on the table, makes us extremely proud. And this morning, as I said, we not only want you to come in and we walk away, I know the mayor feels exactly the same, that we want you to be successful, and if there's anything that our representatives or our commissioner Stout can do in that area, that we'll do everything possible to help you to be successful. Thank you for thinking of El Paso. We want to thank also Borderplex for their support and their staff and everything that they've done. So quite a partnership of coming together, but I feel very proud working with the mayor and having something as successful as what we're going to see here today. Gracias, Jorge, for all your team, amazing team, and we really thank you, and we're very honored and privileged to be here at this moment. Thank you.
You know, Judge, I couldn't agree with you more that great things come out of Chihuahua since I was born there. I want to thank you for that. So you were 100% correct. But I do want to introduce Representative Salcido, who also took vote today and believes in District 5. But, you know, we don't look at districts here. We look at El Paso. We look at the city. And she was hiding over here on this side, and I didn't see her standing there. So I do want to thank Representative Salcido for always being proactive with economic development and other things within our community. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. Oh, and then he just came in, Representative. You know what? I may have to stay up here, wait to see if everyone else shows up. But there's Representative Rivera, also District 7, and you see everyone here because of the importance of making sure we create quality jobs and quality opportunities for our community. And with that, I do want to pass it over to the Borderplex. It's also a very important partner in our community, and very important when we talk about looking for companies and looking for opportunities in our community. They do a really good job of continuing to work with us and making sure that we become successful. Thank Mr. Varela. Thank you. You guys can clap if you want.
Well, thank you, Mayor. Thank you for that very kind introduction, and thank you, Judge. As the Mayor and the Judge said, it is indeed a team effort that goes into this, so we appreciate very, very much the votes that were taken today, unanimous in both chambers. Commissioners Court, unanimous, and in front of City Council today, unanimous vote for what is an extremely worthy project for our community. So thank you both to the leadership, Judge, Mayor. Mayor, thank you very, very much again for the kind introduction. And I also want to thank our staff that we work with. Marcos Delgado, who's in the back, who leads our economic development team efforts. Thank you, Marcos, for the work that you do, steadfast and constant for our organization. And it's always, always a pleasure to work with city staff and county staff. Elizabeth and Roberto, thank you so much. Carrie, thank you very, very much for your leadership as well as city manager. And Betsy Keller, county manager. We appreciate the cooperation so much. Lots of people to thank. But the people we really, really need to thank today are the guests of honor. That is Grupo Bafar. It is an internationally recognized world-class organization, business that we are bringing to town. And it's a group of hardworking, consummate professionals. They are going to be a blessing to have to our community. Just this morning, Wall Street Journal had a great article about how urban cores are deteriorating and how cities are struggling to make sure their urban cores are offering hope and opportunity to their residents. Well, today we're a great example here in El Paso how teamwork creates that redevelopment in an urban core that's so vital to the history of our area. And to have this new opportunity in a very, very historic part of our community is just a great juxtaposition between our history and the future. And the bridge today, of course, is the investment that will be made by Grupo Bafar. And at this point, I guess, Elizabeth, you want me to do the introduction? I will be happy to do so. I'm going to introduce a gentleman here who not only is a great business guy, but was an All-American rugby player, right? We were talking about that. He played wing and made it to the U.S. team, even though he grew up also in Chihuahua, right? And so he went to New Mexico State. Sorry for the UTEP people here, but he's making up for it now. So he's an Aggie, but he's not only a great business guy, just a good human being, lots of fun to talk with, and he's going to be always visits El Paso, but he'll be here even more often, and we're always going to be happy to welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on behalf of Grupo Bafar, Jorge Baeza.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Lester. Thank you for receiving us, Judge Samaniego, Joe, everybody in the City Council. I had never been to a city council, and I was excited this morning how you sit there and somebody, Bill, presented our project, and just full of excitement on seeing the vote on how it was unanimous. It's just congratulate you guys on how pro investment and how pro companies are. You know, we travel all over the world and try to do projects, and I think you guys are very agile and very. It was excitement that I saw there. Thank you guys. For Grupo Bafar, today is a day filled with gratitude and joy. You know, in 1987, we had only one team member, and right now we have 220 team members here in El Paso. They've been the ones that have made this possible. You know, through our company, many projects battle out the investments, and whoever does a better job and presents a better financial proposition takes the project. So thank you, Ana Maria. Thank you for all your team that you've done all the job here. Thank you to the city of El Paso. They've welcomed us from, I think, so many years. The team members in our company all are the responsible for this success. Over 14,000 right now worldwide. And we've chosen El Paso to invest on our logistics center and distribution center. That way we can service our clients in Mexico and in the U.S. much better. We chose the location of the Segundo Barrio. Segundo Barrio, when we went down there, is logistically wise, it's very good for us. but for helping the community too there. You know, we're talking today about building a store, building a restaurant, and hiring people around the area. And I think our project is going to uplift that area to get better jobs. So thank you very much for everything, and we appreciate it.
Thank you all again for joining us today. We're very excited about this project, excited about what it does for our community as a whole, but also for the neighborhood that it's locating in. And then also excited about future partnerships. You heard today that renewable energy is a big part of this project. It's important to Grupo Bafar as a company, and so we're excited about partnering with a company that values the move to renewables. And we're also excited about the opportunities to work with them in the future to address other community needs like local grocery stores and those kinds of things. So very excited. I'll ask Mayor Leeser if you'd like to add anything, sir. And then we'll close, and happy to stick around for interviews one-on-one.
Again, thank you again for believing in our community. You know, like I've always said that a building, brick and mortar, is on the outside. It's what's inside what makes the difference, and that's you all and the team members and the people from El Paso that you employ and better their lives. So I want to thank you for believing in El Paso, but also believing in our people, and that's really important. So with that, we're not, you know, I think that we've covered the importance. We've covered everything that we need to know why we did it, because people have options, and we never want them to make the wrong decision and go somewhere else. So again, congratulations in making the right decision and investing in El Paso. And Kelly, would you like to say a couple words about renewable energy? I think it's important that we understand.
First of all, I was only going to be back in the room to clap, but I do want to say that several years ago we came together and decided that what we need in this region was to really transform the energy landscape. That has a number of pieces to it, but at its core, it is new technologies and the advent of renewable energy. That's why today we are building 700 megawatts of renewable. We are supporting it with the technology that we need. We know that we have a responsibility to maintain three things simultaneously, and we won't give up on any of them. Affordability. We took a survey of all the people in our region, and guess what was the number one thing people cared about? Affordability. Even second to reliability. We're proud that we've been one of the most, if not the most reliable utility in Texas. We hearken back to 2021 when people lost their lives in Texas, everywhere else. People lost their money, and we didn't because we built for the future. We weatherized. We had units that would run on dual fuel. So we understand that we have to be affordable and reliable and sustainable. We can't do just one of them. We have to do all three of them, and we're committed to doing that. And we know it takes a transition, but I think if we all share, which we do, the vision that we can do hard things, we have the people to do it, we have the vision to do it, we have what I hear economic development site selectors call one of the stickiest, most vibrant demographics in our country. If we just lean into our uniqueness and we lean into this moment where we're sharing a vision, and when the rest of the world are fighting amongst themselves, we've chosen not to. We've chosen partnership. So, Mayor, thank you for giving me the mic, and thank you all for choosing El Paso.
Thank you.
I'm short, Mayor.
Again, thank you, and thank you for investing, and thank you for doing it your way, and that's important to us. Thank you, and if you all have any questions, please, or you want to do one-on-ones, we'll be more than glad to do that. Thank you.
Thank you. Yo sí le aplaudo. Yo sí le aplaudo. Yo sí le aplaudo.